Hello, it's Frank and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to join a meeting using Zoom. So what you want to do is go to the link that you received from the host, the person that's leading the meeting. I've got this in an email. I'm going to click on the link. Yours may have more information. That was just the one that I had. And I should get a message here saying that I am joining the meeting. Of course, it's popping up over there. It says, please wait while the meeting host will let you in soon. Now, there's some different settings from the host side. You may not see the screen. You may just go right in. You may go to a holding area, that different thing. It all depends on what the host has set up. So you may be seeing this screen until they give you permission to join. Or, as I said, you may just go right in. I am also the host. I have a host on the other computer, so let me invite myself here. I'm going to admit. And now I can see the screen of the other person. So let me show you around the screen here. It's going to ask if I want to join the computer with audio. I can click this link and it's going to allow me to test the audio. I can test to hear a ringtone. I can say yes or no. I'm going to say yes. Speak and pause. Do you hear replay? I can say yes and join the computer with audio. And this automatically pops up each time. I can automatically join audio by computer when joining a meeting. I'm just going to leave that checked so I'll remember that next time. So it won't give me that. It says you're using the computer audio. Now notice that I am muted at the moment. I can unmute or mute depending on the user on the other end. If they have that option turned off, it may be muted for all and you will not see that or have that option. So if it's somebody just presenting, you may have the option not to talk at all, so you wouldn't have that option to mute or unmute. But in this case, we do have it set, and this is a meeting that we're trying to get some information together. So I can mute and unmute myself. I can also start my video. Now the video means webcam. If you have a webcam, you can enable that. If you have multiple sources, you could actually click which source that you want to use and then start the video. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to scare you at the moment. And we have some different options up here. So it says you're viewing Frank Deardorff's screen. So I'm the host, and we're actually logged in, so we can fit to window. We can zoom. We can zoom up if we wanted. Maybe we need to see something a little bit better. I can request remote control. Maybe I wanted to access and show my screen and do something like that. I can annotate, which means I can actually draw on the screen and everybody can see what I'm talking about. So maybe you're trying to demonstrate something and do something like that. You can say, hey, I'm talking about this right here. And it actually points out and says it's me that's doing that and doing that sort. I can change, maybe I want a different arrow so you can see that as well. There are different things that you can do. There's different stamps and things like that. I love this here. You can actually type in text. You could just use the mouse to point to different things. So you have those features as well. I can clear that when I'm done and clear the screen for everybody. I can also chat. So if I click on the chat button, I can say a message to everyone, or I can message the host and say something. See, it says privately there. I'm not hearing you, or something like that. You can do that, and the host will get that, and he can reply back to you, or she can reply back to you. I can send a file. I can pick a file. There it is, from Dropbox or my computer or whatever, and send to them. So maybe they've requested a document to send to me to share with everybody. I can also send to everyone. Now, these features are if the host has that set, just letting you know that. So you can do that. If you don't want the chat window, just close it. And you can pop that back up, and you can see that it left your chat message in there as well. Sometimes the record option may be here and it may not be, depending on, again, how it's set up. You can also see the other participants, so you can see that here as well. And you can unmute me or mute me, whichever you want to do. I could raise my hand. Maybe I have a question, so the host could see, hey, I have a question, and then they could call about you. So everybody's not trying to talk at once. That's just kind of online protocol. You could do that, and that comes in handy. Or you say, well, he just answered that, so I don't need to ask that question, and you could lower that. So you can do those type of things as well. There's some other options here. You can rename yourself, so that maybe if there's two Franks, you could actually say, the other guy or whatever. You can unmute yourself there as well. So you have the option to mute yourself here or up there as well. You just click there and it should mute or unmute. And I think that's pretty much the basics of everything to do that. Everything that you need to do to attend a meeting. It's pretty simple. Once you're done and the meeting's over, or maybe you need to leave, you could just come down to the bottom of the screen and click Leave Meeting, and the meeting will be over for you. It'll pop up and says, are you sure you want to leave this meeting? I'm going to click Leave Meeting, and you're done. And that's it. So I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and I greatly appreciate you watching this video.